Welcome to our lesson on the law of contract, focusing on the definition and essentials of a valid contract. Contracts are the backbone of legal and commercial transactions, governing agreements between parties. Whether you're preparing for LLB, LLM, judiciary, UPS, or other competitive exams, understanding contracts is fundamental. In this session, we'll break down the basics, explain key legal terms, and use real-life examples to make concepts clear. We'll start with Contract as defined under Section 2H of the Indian Contract Act 1872 is an agreement enforceable by law. In simple terms, it's a promise or set of promises between two or more parties, which the law recognizes and protects. For example, if you agree to buy a book from a shopkeeper and pay for it, that's a contract. The law ensures both parties fulfill their promises. The meaning of a contract extends to any legal relationship where obligations. Objectives of contract law are to ensure fairness, protect parties' interests, and provide remedies in case of breach. It covers a wide scope, from commercial transactions to personal agreements. Contract law applies to sales, employment, leases, and more. Its scope is not limited to business. Even informal agreements can be contracts if they meet legal requirements. The law aims to promote certainty, reliability, and trust in dealing. For students and professionals, knowing the scope helps. Valid contract must have certain essential elements. These include (1) offer and acceptance, 2) intention to create legal relation, 3) lawful consideration, 4) capacity of parties, 5) free consent, 6) lawful object, and 7) certainty and possibility of performance. Each element is vital. For example, both parties must agree freely, and the agreement must be for a lawful purpose. If any element is missing, the contract may be void or unenforceable. A step in forming a contract is an offer. One party proposes terms and the other accepts. Section 2A defines an offer, while Section 2B covers acceptance. For instance, if Alice offers to sell her bike to Bob for $100 and Bob agrees, that's offer and acceptance. Both must be clear and unconditional. If Bob changes the terms, it's a counteroffer, not acceptance. This principle ensures clarity and mutual understanding. In exams, questions often test your grammar. Contract law is governed by the Indian Contract Act 1872. Key sections include Section 10, which lists the essentials of a valid contract, and Section 256, which cover various aspects. Legal principles such as consensus ad idem, meeting of minds, and consideration are central. For example, Section 10 states that all agreements are contracts if they have free consent, lawful consideration, and are not expressly declared void. Understanding. Contracts create rights and duties for parties. For example, the buyer's right is to receive goods, and the seller's duty is to deliver them. Exceptions exist. Certain agreements are not contracts, such as those without consideration or those declared void by law. Limitations include contracts with minors or those for illegal purposes. Recent amendments have clarified certain aspects, like electronic contracts and digital signature. Knowing these exceptions and limitations helps avoid mistakes. Let's discuss landmark cases. In Carlyle v. Carbolic Smoke Pole Co., the issue was whether a unilateral offer could result in a contract. The court held that the company's advertisement was a valid offer, and Mrs. Carlyle's use of the product constituted acceptance. The legal principle established was that clear communication and performance can create binding contract. This case is significant for exam, illustrating how courts interpret offers and acceptance. Other cases like Balfour. Understanding the essentials of a valid contract is crucial for legal exams and real-world practice. Contracts ensure certainty, protect interests, and provide remedy. Advantages include clarity and enforceability, while disadvantages may involve complexity and potential disputes. Criticism often relates to rigid formalities or unequal bargaining power. Key takeaway: always check for essential elements, know relevant section, and apply legal principle. This foundation will help.